Hello, this is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel, and I'm doing a mail call this morning. The beautiful red envelope here is from Cajun Roots Reseller. He lives in Templeton, Massachusetts. He used to live in Louisiana, and that's why his name is Cajun Roots Reseller. He also, besides being a reseller and doing online auctions, he has a cooking channel and he has a wonderful channel for his fur babies. And he's always talking about his fur babies. And the reason I'm receiving this package from Johnny is that he has the most wonderful bingo game on Mondays. And I usually go in about 4:30 and everybody gets their numbers and we play bingo for an hour. And I bingoed twice. I was so happy. I had not bingoed in a very long time. And like there were four other games that I had four numbers. So my numbers were coming up good that night. So I can't wait to unbox this. I'd also like to thank Johnny for all the networking he does. Ironically, I've paid invoices this week for people that I went to Johnny's Hump Day auction this week, which he has auction. He has bingo on Monday. He has auction on Wednesday, and I believe Friday, and I believe Sunday. This video is not probably going to air. No, this is an unboxing video. So this video will air this coming Monday. So I can put his links in the description of when he has videos. I have not given a shout out to Johnny for a long time, but I was saying, ironically, these other two packages are not from people that are on Johnny's auctions. I buy merchandise from the other sellers that he has on, which are Debbie and Max. And I won one of their prizes on Hump Day auction this week. So on Monday, no, it was Monday before last, I won two bingos, and then Wednesday I won a prize from Debbie and Max. Actually, two prizes: a patriotic fan and a patriotic sign that has three parts. And I'm looking forward to getting those packages. But also he has on Don and Mary, which I buy from frequently, and Ella from Save Here First. I buy from Ella, and I can't remember who else he had on the panel this week, but he always has a wonderful panel of sellers on his channel, and those are the ones that I frequently buy from. I do try to buy from different sellers at different times or try new people, but the people that I have done business with repeatedly, you know they're good. You know that I love them. You know that they're professional. And Johnny helps network the entire community together. So thank you, Johnny. And here we have a package from Picky Nikki. Picky Nikki lives at the beach with her husband and her wonderful son, and she might have another child that's I don't know, maybe very busy, I don't know, but her youngest son and her husband and her came to dinner at one of the dinner meetups for people in the community, and she has this little lovely, charming family, and her and Ella and Victoria, all three are from Florida, and I live in Florida. So when I buy a package, when I buy something from them, the amount of gasoline it takes for it to get to me in the amount of time is way less than normal. So it saves the planet more for me to buy from them because it's less resources for this to get to me. And Victoria and I have found out it's less resources for her to ship to me than for us to meet up, actually, because our post office boxes only like 9 miles from each other. So, it may go to the hub, it may go back, it may travel further than 9 miles. And with Picky Nicky living out at the beach in my area, she's kind of the same distance the other way. I don't think that she has a post office box, but she definitely lives close. And matter of fact, I probably pass where she lives when I go to the beach, and I just don't know it. But we have some doctor's offices out there, and we just love going out there. I know exactly where the Jimmy John's is, for instance, because we love Jimmy John's. But anyway, this is from Picky Nicky. I know she has auctions on Friday. She has auctions with other people. She's in the Florida auction with Ella from the Sunshine State, and she has a last chance auction on her own channel on Friday because she invoices weekly. So if you've been to the other auctions she's in or she's had previously in the week, then you can come to her channel Friday if you want to add something to your order. Because if you went to the Florida auction and only ordered one thing, then you've got a chance to come back. And I actually missed the Friday auction, and so my order from Picky Nicky is small, but I'm sure it's still going to be enjoyable. She invoices efficiently, she ships efficiently, and she is just a lovely woman. Just can't say enough good things about Picky Nicky. And well, no, I guess the only bad thing, you could look at it a bad thing as her being picky, but I don't think so. Not if you're buying from her, because she's buying quality merchandise. And this is from Victoria, Adventures with Victoria. She used to be Adventures in Reselling. For those of you that are familiar with Victoria's history, she started off with cookie points, and I was there earning cookie points when she started out. So I've known Victoria a long time. We've met for coffee several times, and it just gives me pleasure to buy from somebody local, somebody I know, somebody I've met. There's a novelty in that because in the YouTube online auction community. Victoria doesn't have auctions per se. She has buy it now sales that she puts numbers on her packages when you win from her, like inventory numbers. In fact, I think I have these magic candles over here. And this was lot 101. You'll see when I do the unboxing for this that she makes these numbers in Canva and prints them out on sticker paper, and she puts them on our items. And when you're at her buy it now sale, when I wanted this item, I put in 101 times 2, and then as long as I was the first person to put this in, I got the item. Now, she may have had like 4 of these, and I put 101 times 2, maybe first or second. See, these candles we're going to use for the party.
Oh.
You blow them out, and they relight. It's fun stuff. And that's what I get from Victoria. I get a lot of fun stuff. And I got some special soap in here. It looks like somebody tried to open that. That's annoying. But resellers are not responsible for what the post office does, for sure. And Victoria is very efficient. And she's got a spreadsheet program, I don't know which one, open on her computer. So when I get 101, she goes ahead and she puts in my name, 101, and how many. And I don't know if it totals it for her, but she goes ahead and puts in the price. If it doesn't put it in there for her, of course, if she puts a single price and a number, it'll total it for her because it's a spreadsheet program. and it'll do the math for you, but she has to input the price per unit. And she's been doing mystery bags. And one of the things you're not supposed to do on unboxing videos is show the address. But I'm telling you now that Victoria and I both want our post office box numbers known. We both rented a post office box, for privacy. I think that if I were a reseller, that I would get a post office box. I seriously would, because that way you want your post office box out there. You want people to know what it is so they can send you friend mail. How are you going to have friend mail if you can't share your address? Just saying. So if you want to send me some friend mail, and this address is also on my About page, and Victoria's public about her post office box too, and everybody she sends package to. It's right there. So, you're absolutely welcome to send friend mail. Now, Victoria's a larger channel. She goes live and she does auctions or sales. And the thing is, she gets all kinds of gifts because Victoria is so sweet. She prays for people on her channel. She sings happy birthday to people. She's sung happy birthday to Marty. And, and pretty much all of her regular people that go in there, she will sing happy birthday to you. And she is just so welcoming to everyone. And that's the way people should be. And she's just so positive. Matter of fact, if you go to her morning show, she has an auction on Tuesday and Thursday with Nana Tinks, and she has an auction on Friday with Ella. And she has a morning show. They changed the time. Let's see. It comes on at 8 a.m. And I think it's on every day now. She took a break for a minute last month. But then she started back just on Fridays. And then she changed the time. And now she's on at 8 a.m. Monday through Friday on her morning show. And if you look behind her, if you come to her show or one of her auctions, she has shelves of Minions. And if you give her a super chat, she does this thing with Minions. I don't particularly like Minions. I don't hate them. But, I have an adult child with autism who really dislikes Minions. So it's so funny in the morning if I'm watching Victoria and that Minion theme comes on because somebody's giving her a super chat. I have to mute my phone. So we have lots of fun around here watching the sales and the auctions. And speaking of gasoline, it saves me a ton of gasoline. Run around town and finding all the items that I buy, on online auctions. And not to mention, the time and the energy. And I have, every day that goes by, I have less energy. It just, age works like that. Nobody tells you, but it does. So this is very convenient for me to do, to bring things into my household for my family. And, you think, okay, you just don't need all that stuff. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's some very practical things in this box, What I bought from Picky Nicky, it's a gift, and you have to buy gifts. If you want to receive gifts, you got to buy gifts. And you love your family and your friends, and you want to get them things. So this is not practical, but there is, even though this was a prize, there's a very practical item in here, and there are very practical items in here. Mainly what Victoria sells is practical items. That's probably why I buy from her so much. And you'll see when I do the unboxing videos from Victoria how practical they are. This is pretty. This is partially pretty and something very useful. And all of this, I think all of this is useful. There might be a few small jewelry items. Maybe. We'll see. You have to come back and watch the unboxings. from these three resellers, and I'll put the link below for their channels. And I don't know if I can put all the links for all their auctions without getting dinged from putting too many links. I think you can do that. But anyway, and if you know about that, how if I have a maximum amount of links I can put on a video, please let me know. You all have a wonderful and blessed day. And for you friends that come in that aren't part of the reseller community or go to YouTube auctions, go to an auction. You might see me there, and that would be great. I'll be like, oh yeah, hey, how you doing? My friend from the drone community or the lathe community or fishing community or magnet fishing community or the art community. I would just be so happy to see you in the chat at an online auction. It would be great. So, oh, and the budgeting community. I can't forget you guys. You're wonderful. Or the coin community. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And it'd just be so neat to have people networked within the different communities. We all stay kind of isolated. And maybe that's not so good. Maybe we could, develop interest and, you got to buy things. Anyway, have a wonderful and blessed day, everyone.